This peaceful drive turned into a mini adventure. I missed an exit, got confused at the roundabout, and tried a U-turn that didn't quite go as planned. Luckily, no one was around, but there's a lesson here for every driver. Let's break it down. If you enjoy real road journeys, driving tips, and honest learning moments like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let's learn and grow together 1 mile at a time. And here we go, our journey kicks off at a temporary traffic light. It's a single-lane flow system, and only the right lane is open right now. Situations like this are common during roadworks in the UK, and it's important to stay alert, obey the light, and wait your turn. Even though it feels like you're waiting forever, remember, this system keeps traffic moving safely in both directions. Patience is key. As I start rolling forward, I spot a vehicle coming from the opposite side, and there's a parked car on both sides of the road. No panic, no rush. I simply ease off the accelerator and keep things calm. In the UK, when there's an obstruction on your side, it's your responsibility to give way unless you're already too far in to safely stop. In this case, I judged the timing, stayed calm, and passed through smoothly. Situations like this are all about confidence and courtesy. I was supposed to turn right at this point, but I completely forgot to signal in time. With a car right behind me, I made the smart choice. No sudden braking. No sharp turn. Just kept going straight. When you miss your turn, it's better to stay calm and carry on rather than take a risk. There's always another route, and safety comes first. Moving forward now, and here's another thing to stay alert for. Parked cars on the side of the road. It might look clear, but you never know when a car door might suddenly swing open, especially from the driver's side. So I'm keeping a safe distance where possible, eyes scanning the mirrors and doors. A simple tip that can prevent a serious accident, especially for cyclists or if you're hugging the left too closely. Spotted a warning sign with an exclamation mark, and below it, it says fire station. This is a heads up to be extra cautious. Emergency vehicles could exit at any moment, with lights flashing and no time to wait. So I ease off the speed, keep an eye on both sides of the station entrance, and stay ready to stop if needed. Bus stops on both sides and some parked cars ahead. I'm keeping an eye out, just in case someone opens a door or steps onto the road. Approaching a mini roundabout with a 20 mph limit. First exit goes straight, I'm taking the second exit to the right. Slowing down, checking both sides, and turning safely. After the mini roundabout, the speed limit increases to 30 mph. I adjust my speed gradually and continue the journey, keeping an eye on the road ahead. Vehicles are parked on my side, so I move to the opposite lane. No vehicles were coming, so I made the pass smoothly and safely. Now there's a slight bend ahead. I'm easing off the accelerator and steering smoothly to stay in control. If you're finding this kind of road awareness content helpful, please drop a comment below. It really motivates me to keep creating more for you. I've come back to the temporary traffic lights again. The light's red, so I'm stopping safely, keeping a good distance from the car ahead. Temporary signals like these often mean roadworks or changes in traffic flow, so it's important to stay patient and alert. Once the light turns green, I'll proceed carefully, watching for any unexpected hazards. How many of you find these temporary traffic signals a bit boring? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Continuing along the main road now, with a warning sign for a staggered junction 100 yards ahead. I'm staying alert and prepared to adjust speed if needed. There are vehicles waiting on both the left and right sides of the road, likely trying to cross when it's safe. I'm staying alert and ready to slow down if needed. Always watch for movement from side roads. Even if you have priority, others might misjudge the gap. I've reached the roundabout and had to brake suddenly. I misjudged the speed of a vehicle coming from the right. Thankfully, I stopped in time, I was actually supposed to go straight ahead, taking the first exit at this roundabout. But I mistakenly took the second exit to the right instead. It happens, and the key is to stay calm and find a safe way back. There are vehicles parked on the right-hand side, so I'm staying alert in case a door suddenly opens or someone steps out. Always scan parked cars for signs of movement, like brake lights or people inside, and be ready to slow down. There's a mini roundabout ahead, and I'm planning to take a U-turn here. I'll approach with care and make sure the road is clear before turning. I couldn't complete the full U-turn in one go, so I had to reverse slightly to adjust. Luckily, no one was around, and I made sure it was safe before moving. If a U-turn feels too tight, don't force it. Always check your surroundings, and take your time to reverse safely if needed. I'm now heading back to the same roundabout where I missed my exit earlier. Mistakes happen, the important thing is to stay calm, focus, and learn from them. This time, I'll take the correct exit safely. There's a van parked on the left, no vehicles are coming right now, so I'm moving carefully to the other side of the road to pass them. I'm taking the second exit to the right. First, I check my mirrors, then signal right, position car towards the right side of the lane, and after a final look to ensure it's safe, I move through the exit. The speed limit has now increased to 40 miles per hour, so I'm adjusting my speed accordingly. I'm approaching a roundabout up ahead. This time, I'll take the second exit, which goes straight ahead. Before I enter, I'll check my mirrors to be aware of any traffic behind. Then I'll position my vehicle appropriately towards the left and maintain a steady speed as I navigate the roundabout safely. This roundabout is quite big. Now, I'm signaling left to indicate I'm leaving the roundabout safely. There's a warning sign ahead indicating queues likely, and the word slow is painted on the road. So, I'm keeping a close eye on my speed and watching the traffic ahead carefully. There's a hatched marking in the center of the road here, that diagonal lined area. It's there to separate traffic and guide us, especially near junctions or hazards. Best to avoid driving over it unless absolutely necessary, and it's bordered by broken lines. I just passed a sign warning of speed cameras ahead. And now I'm approaching a national speed limit sign. Remember, it's important to always stay within the speed limit to keep yourself and others safe. Quick question for you, what do you think the speed limit is on this road? Stay tuned, I'll reveal the answer shortly. There's an arrow painted on the central line indicating that overtaking traffic must return to their lane after passing. Remember, always ensure it's safe to move back into your lane to avoid collisions and keep traffic flowing smoothly. A similar arrow is painted on the opposite side of the central line, indicating that oncoming traffic must also return to their lane after overtaking. Earlier, I asked, what do you think the speed limit is on this road? The answer is 60 miles per hour. That's because we just passed a national speed limit sign on a single carriageway road. In the UK, the national speed limit means 60 miles per hour for cars and motorcycles on single carriageways, and 70 miles per hour on dual carriageways and motorways, unless signs tell you otherwise. There's a warning sign ahead showing a road joining from the right, and just below it, a notice that says heavy plant crossing. That means large construction or agricultural vehicles may be crossing the road, so I need to stay alert and be prepared to slow down or stop if needed. If the road ahead is clear and conditions are safe, try to drive just near the speed limit, not too far below it. This helps keep traffic flowing smoothly and reduces the chance of others making risky overtakes on high-speed roads like this. On a dry day like this, always keep at least a 2-second gap from the vehicle ahead. It gives you enough time to react calmly if something unexpected happens. And if the road's wet or icy, make it 4 seconds or more. There's a sign showing parking 450 yards ahead. Spots like these are perfect when you're feeling tired or need a quick break. Even a few minutes off the road can help you reset and stay focused. Remember, driving while drowsy can be just as dangerous as driving distracted. Alright, here's a question for you all. How many of you prefer driving on national speed limit roads like this one, compared to those stop-start local city streets filled with traffic lights, parked cars, and roundabouts every few hundred yards? Personally, I love the open feel of these roads, smoother flow, better views, and less stress. Let me know in the comments, are you a countryside cruiser or a confident city navigator? There's a slight bend ahead, and the road beyond isn't fully visible, so it's best to prepare for the unexpected. Check your mirrors, ease off the accelerator slightly, and keep your position steady. Always drive as if something might be just around the corner, whether it's a cyclist, a parked vehicle, or a stopped car. When the road ahead is clearly visible and there are no vehicles in front, drive confidently, but always within the speed limit, and based on the situation, road conditions, and your own comfort level. Remember, smooth and safe driving is better than rushing. Today started off with beautiful, clear skies and sunshine, a welcome change from the usual cloudy and rainy days here in Scotland. But now, I can see some dark clouds rolling in ahead, reminding us that weather can change quickly. It's important to stay alert and be ready for sudden rain or slick roads, especially when driving in variable conditions like these. Up ahead, there's a warning sign indicating a junction. This means other vehicles could be entering or crossing the road, so it's important to stay alert. Reduce your speed slightly, check your mirrors regularly, and be ready to react if a car suddenly pulls out. Keeping a safe distance here is key to avoiding any surprises. A quick question for you: what annoys you the most while driving? Tailgaters, sudden lane changes, or people who don't use indicators? Comment below, I want to hear your answers. We've now reached Drum, and the speed limit here is 40 miles per hour. Let's keep a steady pace and stay alert, especially in semi-rural zones like this where speed changes can happen quickly. Cycle warning followed quickly by a traffic light sign, stay alert and ready to slow down. The roadside speed indicator shows I'm at 37 miles per hour, safely within the 40 miles per hour limit painted on the road. Just spotted a car that crossed the stop line and then stopped at the red light. It's a common mistake, but remember, we should always stop before the stop line, not over it. It keeps visibility clear for others and avoids confusion at the junction. Up ahead, you'll notice a Pelican crossing. That's a pedestrian light-controlled crossing. Now, since no pedestrian is nearby, the traffic lights stay green for vehicles, allowing us to continue smoothly. The speed limit now changes to 30 miles per hour, time to ease off the accelerator and adjust smoothly. Always keep an eye out for these changes, especially when entering built-up areas. The roadside speed indicator shows I'm at 31 miles per hour, just a little over the 30 limit. So I ease off the accelerator and bring it down smoothly. Always good to stay within the limit and avoid unnecessary risk. I've now reached Crook of Devon, a quiet little spot with countryside charm. Let's keep an eye on the road signs as we pass through. Here's another Pelican crossing ahead. A quick tip: Pelican crossings only change to red when someone presses the button. So unless someone is waiting and activates the crossing, drivers usually won't have to stop. Also, if you do see someone waiting there, be alert, the lights might change soon. Cars parked in driveways might suddenly pull out, and children could run into the road at any moment. In places like this, extra caution goes a long way. I'm now entering a stretch with a lot of traffic lights. It's important to stay focused and be ready to stop at any moment, especially in busy or unfamiliar areas. There's a central hatch marking on the road. These areas separate traffic and are there for safety. Avoid driving on them unless it's absolutely necessary, like to pass a stationary vehicle. Always maintain a good gap from the vehicle ahead. This gives you plenty of time to react safely to any sudden stops or changes on the road. Warning sign ahead, a sharp bend to the right. I'll ease off the speed and stay alert, especially since the view around the corner might be limited. Here's the national speed limit sign. That means the speed limit now changes to 60 miles per hour for cars on this single carriageway. The vehicle in front of me indicates left signal, so I slow down and stay alert. I keep an eye on their indicator, watch their speed, and make sure they've fully cleared the junction before moving ahead safely. Always drive at a safe speed for the road and weather conditions, not just the limit. If you want to become a safe driver, always follow all road safety signs, stay alert, and anticipate what's ahead. For more tips like these, subscribe to UK Routine and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. There's a junction ahead, and I can see a dedicated right-hand turning lane. So, if I need to turn right, I should position myself correctly in that lane early, check mirrors, signal in good time, and wait for a safe gap. However, if there's no dedicated right turn lane and a vehicle in front is waiting to turn right, I must stay behind them patiently. Situation carefully and prioritize safety. Slow painted on road, 2 warnings ahead. Junction from the left and cyclist warning. Stay alert and ready to react. We've entered Powmill, and the speed limit drops to 30 miles per hour. I slow down to match the limit. There's a gentle left bend ahead, so I stay alert for any hidden driveways or pedestrians. The roadside speed sign shows 32 miles per hour, a bit over, so I ease off and slow to 27 miles per hour, a safe speed for this area. As we approach, the road bends gently to the right, so I'm easing off the accelerator to keep control through the turn. Just beyond the bend, there's a Pelican crossing. Even though no pedestrians are waiting at the moment, I stay alert and ready to stop if someone appears. It's always important to approach crossings with caution, even when they seem clear. There are several junctions along this stretch, so I stay alert for any vehicles that might be pulling out or turning in. I scan ahead and check my mirrors regularly, making sure I'm aware of what's happening around me. I notice the speed limit sign now shows 40 miles per hour. Since the road ahead looks clear and safe, I gradually begin to increase my speed. I make sure to do this smoothly and within control, keeping an eye on the surroundings and maintaining full awareness of any junctions or pedestrians nearby. I spot a warning sign ahead indicating a road is joining from the left. This tells me to expect potential merging traffic, so I stay focused and check my mirrors. I'm prepared to adjust my speed or position if a vehicle pulls out unexpectedly. It's always best to approach these areas with caution and anticipate other drivers' actions. There's a slight left bend ahead, so I ease off the accelerator a little and keep a firm grip on the steering. I stay in my lane and maintain good road positioning to ensure a smooth and safe turn. I see the national speed limit sign ahead, which means the speed limit now changes to 60 miles per hour on a single carriageway. I check that the road conditions are safe and clear, then gradually increase my speed if appropriate, always staying within the limit and in full control of the vehicle. I notice a sign indicating parking available in 450 yards. That gives me time to prepare if I need to pull over, check directions, or take a break. I stay aware of any turnings or entrances coming up ahead. I see a warning sign for a double bend ahead, with an additional reduced speed now plate underneath. This tells me the bends could be sharp or potentially hazardous, so I ease off the accelerator. I've entered Blaringone, where the speed limit is 30 miles per hour. Slow is painted on the road, and there's a warning for a right bend with a junction on the right. I reduce my speed and stay alert for any turning vehicles. The roadside speed indicator flashes 31 miles per hour, so I ease off the accelerator and bring it down gradually to 27 miles per hour, keeping within the limit and driving safely through the area. I approach a Pelican crossing showing a green signal, and there are no pedestrians nearby. I continue driving at a steady pace, staying alert just in case someone approaches the crossing unexpectedly. As I approach the traffic lights, I see the signal is red, so I begin to slow down gradually, preparing to stop safely. Just before I come to a halt, the light turns green, so I continue driving without stopping. We've now entered Clackmannanshire, and I spot the national speed limit sign along with a speed camera warning sign. This means the speed limit increases, typically to 60 miles per hour on a single carriageway, but I also need to stay alert, as speed cameras may be in operation. I make sure to adjust my speed gradually while keeping full control and staying within the legal limit. As I continue driving, I spot a left bend warning sign, though it's partially hidden by bushes and easy to miss. Just after that, there's a 40 miles per hour speed limit sign, so I begin adjusting my speed accordingly while staying in full control for the upcoming bend. Shortly after, I see a warning for a staggered junction ahead, where side roads join the main road at offset positions. To wrap up, always approach junctions and roundabouts with caution and patience, reduce your speed, check all directions carefully, and signal clearly. On countryside roads, stay alert for hidden hazards like bends, narrow lanes, or farm vehicles. When navigating mini roundabouts, remember to give way appropriately and maintain control, especially if you miss your exit or need to correct a wrong turn. If a U-turn at a mini roundabout doesn't go as planned, stay calm, find a safe spot to reassess, and try again when it's safe. Safe driving is all about staying aware, anticipating others, and reacting smoothly. Keep these tips in mind, and you'll handle any situation confidently on the road.